I don't see this man as somebody that will kill you. All he wants is for you to just perform conjugal rights. I'm telling you. That is it.
What is this? It's over. Let me call it 2 years now. Let me just call it 2 years now. Since this work is started for this new branch. Ask her. Something like a man that denied my right. I get me. He denied my right. That is the problem. He said that he can not tolerate.
Because I just asked myself, which house? In which house do you want to have the conjugal rights? On the streets? Under the bridge? You don't seem to understand. If you don't pull yourself together, very soon you won't have a wife. I have to be blunt with you. Go and get a job. Look, the gap is gradually, it will be widening up. You are both adults. Nobody can force either party to stay married to the other. Because you are not working right now. How do you intend to feed the children? All you talk about is your conjugal rights, your conjugal rights. That is the only thing I see you thinking about. You are not a young man. 4 kids. And that's your priority at this age. It's sad. You are not even concerned. I've not heard you mention anything towards my arrangements or plans I'm making towards securing a job or plan I'm making towards getting money for the children's school fees or their welfare. You've not gone there at all. I know she'll be describing and complaining or narrating all the while centers around improvements. While you were living together, was there ever any issue of domestic violence? Has he ever beaten you before?
Yes, severally. If I can remember, there was a time I was coming back from work. Then I was going to work. I was also learning textile board bleaching. So when I close from work, I will go to the place where I'm learning it. So one of the days I closed from the work, I was coming back. He stopped me on the road. He waited for me at the bus stop that I stayed long. And he beat me from that place to the house. By that time, getting a bus is always difficult because all the buses going to Ocho, they were moved by 8:30. So I've tried it twice and I was dropped. My phone was collected. I trekked from Ladigbo down to my house because when I got there, I couldn't get back.
Are you aware of that incident when she was robbed?
Yes, told me that.
You are aware of that?
I've been aware of that one.
Wilfred Juliet Adaura.
Yes, my lord.
You brought Mr. Wilfred Oyekuruje to this court, seeking the interference of the court towards making Mr. Wilfred Oyekuruje responsible, living up to his responsibility towards the children,
yes,
and to stop harassing you all over at all times, especially at your place of work.
Yes, my lord.
Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Wilfred Oyekuruje, you are married to her?
Yes, Lord.
All right then. So can you explain to me what happened?
I've started carrying the responsibility of the family since 2010. But it got worse since 2014. The school fees, the feeding of the children, it has been my responsibility. 2017, at number 11 on Liar Street where we are, we'll be evicted to leave the place because we couldn't pay rent. I struggled and I borrowed some money from microfinance to pay. The year that we have stayed, we didn't pay before they give us quit notice. I was able to pay for that year. That year expired. With the money I borrowed from bank, with his consent, that one expired. We couldn't pay again. They started harassing us that we should leave. I was talking to him. He couldn't do anything until the deadline of the quit notice. He left me and the kids and traveled home. I have to rally around to borrow money here and there to get another apartment, which I moved my children. That's 2017. After some time, he came back and he moved in.
When did he move in back?
That's 2017, March or February.
2017, he moved back to the house.
Yes, to the new place.
The new place.
Yes, ma'am. Because we have left the old place where they are.
You are talking about this new apartment that you secured.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He moved in. I plead with him, let's come together as a family, look for what to do so that you take up your responsibility because the load is getting too much on me. But my pain, that I don't find peace in the marriage anymore. I don't find peace. I don't find joy. Depression. Depression has been my food. After stressing, coming back home, instead of me to sleep and rest and have peace for the next day, it is one complaint or the other, is one problem or the other. My children in school, my first child, supposed to graduate last year, but because of the issue of that house, I couldn't pay his school fees. He has to repeat another year in school. Now that's the same apartment that I paid 2017, which the rent has expired. They have sold the place and we have asked to leave. Everybody in the house, in the compound, are gone. I'm the only one there. The house is almost collapsing. He does not want to do anything concerning it. He got to the extent of threatening my life. He will kill me. He will go to his village and bring juju and do all sorts of things.
Why will he say that? He will kill you because of what?
He told me that I should quit the job. I told him, if I should quit this job, how will your children feed? How will their school fees be paid? You are not ready to do anything. I borrowed money from microfinance. I gave to him.
When was that?
2015 or 2016. He told me there's a business he wants to invest it on, which I stand as a guarantor for him, as a trustee. We struggled to pay that money. In fact, we didn't finish paying that money. The bank was harassing us. Before I left Olaya, the former house I was talking about. So that is how all these things started. And we came to my place of work and was creating scene. There was a time the woman asked me to go, that she can't put up with all this. But later she called me back, that she's considering the children. How would the children cope if I should leave the job? So at this time, I looked at it because he has gotten to the extent, he said all manner of things. He battered me with words.
While you were living together, was there ever any issue of domestic violence? Has he ever beaten you?
Yes, severally. If I can remember, there was a time I was coming back from work. Then I was going to work. I was also learning textile board bleaching. So when I close from work, I will go to the place where I'm learning it. So one of the days I closed from the work, I was coming back. He stopped me on the road. He waited for me at the bus stop that I stayed long. And he beat me from that place to the house. But since it has gotten to level of threatening my life, I think I need some space so that he can think, me too, I can also think. Let's see where we have not made it right.
So what do you really want this God to do for you?
I want separation. I want space.
Are you living together right now?
We are not. I'm putting up with a friend now. But my children, the other two that is in school, the other remaining two, here. So because I need to work and get money to pay their school fee, I'm just putting up with a friend, believing God if I can get a place to take them in. But I want a separation.
So, Mr. Wilfred Onyekuruche.
Yes, my Lord.
Can you explain to me how your marriage with her has been?
What he said, rather, I am the one started with her. I is my wife. Then, what this problem is coming out is where the place are doing a selling market, getting born in that orchard. Since that time, my business go down. So is the one taking care. I will not lie because of his here. He's taking care and he's helping. I get me. But get towards the problem is there that the work where he's at now, the former place is the branch. So when he walk in there, maybe we'll go at the morning time by 8 o'clock, came back by 5. So by that time there is no problem.
Are you aware of her timetable?
I'm not that way.
You
So-
never asked her for a timetable
and-
at the office.
So
Is it-
if I ask her, we told me that place doesn't concern me to know what is it. That we know that she's going work. So after 3 years, he worked at Ajawa State, where the former branch is there. So I didn't ask whether how now doing there or nothing, because I don't think I look at anything. I do is that is family something. So I left. So the reason that this problem is started this new branch at Egbeda. So the first thing they causing this problem that he went to work 1 week, he didn't go home. I call her, he no pick call. I said my children, all of them call her, no one called them. I don't know that
You
sometimes
sent your children?
to help me call whether you will pick his call now.
Okay.
Then you call them. I ask them, they say it's no picking call. So one of our sisters.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Is that correct? Your children will call you, I will not pick their call
My
as well.
children did not call. I was one calling them.
Okay. So at what point in time you were in touch with your children,
I'm always in touch with
but you did not pick his own phone call?
The reason I did not pick his call because I
I
already
asked a question.
explained.
Wait. You did not pick his phone call.
Initially, I was speaking, but it got to a stage because he keep on calling. After I've
So you
explained.
stopped. Okay. All right.
Okay. So after 1 week, then I went to one of our sisters, that's the two of them doing the first business that I did. I asked that one, I said, do you hear from my wife since that? He said no. I said, why? I don't know where he's working. I said, what am I looking for where he's working? I know that he's doing good things over there. What am I looking? He said it's a very bad sort. What if parents come at home and I respond, I will breed their daughter. What am I going to do? By that time, this thing just touches me. I begin call, go to my family, go to his family. Very random because I fear. This thing just came here.
So what happened thereafter?
So where? What I would I look inside our room. So I see one contact of address. That is why I know where they are. On Sunday, I went there by 8 o'clock in the morning. So I stay more than 1 hour and see her is coming down from upstairs. So when he came, I didn't talk anything. I just relaxed, sit down there, buy small thing, mineral there, taking it because inside. When I collected the mineral, he herself come down. He come and greet one sister over there. So he knows show face that he know he's and I just forget relax. I stayed there 8 o'clock, 6 in the evening. So I came out. I called my family, said that I have find where he's working. So they said that okay.
So you didn't speak with her at all? You're just looking at.
Yes.
Is that correct? The first time he came over?
Because he didn't tell me, my lord, because he didn't tell me that he's coming.
He didn't approach you. He didn't say he spoke to you. You did not answer.
He didn't.
He said he came in, he bought some snacks, sat down, watched you throughout, and after a while, he left. Is that what transpired that day?
My lord, let me explain. He came in the evening on Sunday. He sat down. I saw him because I went to attend to customer. I saw him. I didn't want to create a scene. I went and attended to the customer. I went back. Because the place it's not a place you attend to family member or visitors. It is an eatery. And being that I'm working there, I am not meant to be seen with anybody because they believe maybe I'm trying to move their money out. So I am not expected to see with somebody related to aside customer. I have explained that to him. So when he came, I saw him. I didn't go to him. I attended to the customer and I went back. But what he did, after staying, he went to the security. He started asking them, when do you people close? How many people is sleeping here? Is there staff sleeping in the staff quarter? So the security, they were not comfortable with that question.
So you mean at this point in time, you did not disclose where you were residing to him?
I told him
that
I stay at staff quarter because of the time I close.
Okay.
That will have staff quarter for the male
so he was
and for
asking,
the female.
He was
trying
interrogating
the
security. Okay.
So the security, they are not comfortable with that question.
Not that he asked specifically about you, but generally. Okay.
Yeah. They were not comfortable with that question. How can someone come in and start asking?
And they don't even know who he is, besides.
No,
okay, they didn't know he's your husband.
After asking the question, when he was not leaving, he now told them that that he is my husband, that he wants to see the owner of the place, the person I'm working for. So the security people, they quickly alert the other security because they see it as somebody who is planning to do something to the staffs, that the staffs are not secured. So they informed the owner of the place, which the woman got angry and asked me to leave because I told her that I will explain everything. It took me 3 weeks before I moved to the other branch. Within that 3 weeks, I've told him that the nature of my job has changed. It will not be normal time.
Is that correct?
Yes,
She
my
informed
Lord.
you?
I want to ask a question.
From who?
For her.
Ask her.
Okay. He told me that the nature of the job is changing. But he told
The
me
intention of?
the stature of the job
Okay.
has changed. But he don't go the right as what I explained for me here now.
What do you do for a living right now?
Okay.
And what time do you close at work?
I'm closing by 5.
You close at 5.
Yes.
Where is your office?
As of now, I don't have anything doing now. But I attach it with one of my junior brother. Because
One of your... Speak out.
One of my junior brother.
Where? At Oshodi?
Yes.
So right now you work at Oshodi?
That is why I passing time now.
So you don't make money by going to Oshodi every day?
I'm making money.
So that's where you are working right now?
That is what that's okay, yes. So I never...
Listen.
Okay.
Where do you live?
At Oshodi. I live at Mafuluku.
Mafuluku?
Yes.
You know the distance of Mafuluku
yes.
to Oshodi? Describe the distance to me. Very far or very close?
It's very close.
What time do you close there?
From our workplace?
Yes.
I close in by 5 or 6.
Latest 6 o'clock?
Yes.
Around what time do you get home?
Latest 6:30.
6:30?
Yes.
Safely at home?
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is this, it's over, let me call it 2 years now. Let me just call it 2 years now. Since this work is started for this new branch. Ask her. Something like a man that deny my right. I get me. He deny my right. That is the problem. He said that he can not tolerate.
Tell you, because the two of you seem to be on a different page entirely, emotionally. She is more concerned about how to raise her children. She wants a better life for them. The same thing you are after is a sacrifice she's making. So it's a matter of priority. Do you understand? You heard what she said, that she just wants separation from you for a while. If I'm saying anything out of place, let me know.
Yes,
because I'm restating what you said to him. Because I'm not sure whether you understood that aspect. If ordinarily you leave your office at 10 o'clock, around what time will you get to Mafuluku?
If I get a bus, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I will be at the...
So if you leave...
If I get bus immediately.
So at most by 11 o'clock?
Yes, my Lord.
You'll be at home?
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, can I say something?
Okay, I'm listening.
By that time, getting a bus is always difficult because all the bus going to Ocho, they were moved by 8:30. So I've tried it twice and I was dropped. My phone was collected. I checked from Ladigbo down to my house because when I got there, I couldn't get back.
Are you aware of that incident when she was robbed?
Yes, told me that.
You are aware of that?
I've been aware of that one.
And you rather have her coming home late still?
See, my Lord.
Wait.
Okay.
I would probably have expected the two of you to work out an arrangement. Maybe Monday to Friday. You normally have off days.
Yes, my Lord.
How many times in a week?
Once a week.
Once a week. I thought probably you would have worked out a way that anytime she's off, she's always at home. Because you are not working right now. How do you intend to feed the children? All you talk about is your conjugal rights. Your conjugal rights. That is the only thing I see you thinking about. You are not a young man. 4 kids. And that's your priority at this age. It's sad. You are not even concerned. I've not heard you mention anything towards my arrangements or plans I'm making towards securing a job or plan I'm making towards getting money for the children's school fees or their welfare. You've not gone there at all. And now she be describing and complaining or narrating all the while centers around improvement.
I said, my Lord, please, what you are saying, that's
But
fine.
for you,
But what I want to say...
you wait. When I'm talking, you keep quiet. You know why? I smiled. Because I just asked myself, in which house do you want to have the conjugal rights? On the streets? Under the bridge? You don't seem to understand. If you don't pull yourself together, very soon you won't have a wife. I have to be blunt with you. Go and get a job. Look, the gap is gradually, it will be widening up. You are both adults. Nobody can force either party to stay married to the other. There's another issue she brought up. Harassment. That's why I asked you, what time do you go to work? And what time do you come back? So that you won't be idle. The time you spend going to her office to be harassing her, talking to the security, you could spend that time to look for a job and make money and put your life together.
For me to go in...
So when it's time for school fees now, how much do you have that you want to put down? That you want her to stop work? Tell me how much you have in your savings. If the children have medical issue right now, and they need to pay in the hospital, how much saving do you have to advance to her?
My Lord,
or to sort out the children? Hold on. Don't ever interrupt me.
I'm sorry, my Lord.
Now, let me advise you. Mr. Wilfred Onyekuruche, you have a treasure. She came here. She did not say, I want to divorce my husband. She did not say, I'm tired. I want to move on with my life. She did not say, I don't want to marry my husband any longer. Did you get that? When she was saying, she just said she wants separation. Let's live apart for a while. Go and put your acts together. So that by the time you come together, you'll be able to be responsible towards the children. And I'll tell you, if you have the habit of going to her office to harass her, you will have issues with this court. I'm not saying you should not reach out to her, but don't do anything that will affect her job. Why will you go there and start embarrassing her? That's embarrassment. Because for all you know, at her place of work, she did not even make them understand that she has issues, matrimonial issues at home. Packaging you as a responsible man. So, once that is, you don't have any other issue. Stop harassing her. You still love him. You just want to be separated for a while, for him to put his acts together.
My Lord, I can't say for now, because I've been hurted.
You remember what I told you? Quick. Go and work on yourself and improve.
My Lord, please, I would like him to sign some undertaking for me.
That what?
He threatened me, ma.
That what?
That he will kill me.
Have you threatened her before that you kill her? Out of anger? You know when people are angry, they say all sorts. You said it out of anger. Right? Now I'll tell you, words, they are like eggs. Once broken, you can never put it together again. You claim to be angry when you said that. You didn't mean it. Or you meant it.
I'm going to kill her. I will kill my wife.
I don't see this man as somebody that will kill you. All he wants is for you to just perform conjugal rights. I'm telling you. That is it. My judgment. No report of harassment in this court. I must not have heard that from you. Go and put yourself together and try to work on her, win her over. And you're going to give an undertaking on the harassment before you leave this court. That's my judgment. Arise.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit